So much, Congressman, and thank you for highlighting an example of when workforce development programs work at their best. They help meet the needs of employers for a skilled workforce. They help meet the desire for individuals, for good jobs, and they help to build local, regional, and the national economy. So it's true that in this moment, I think the work of the Department of Labor really takes on an outsized importance when we have, due to the really good work of this body in partnership with the President, really historic levels of investments in manufacturing, in infrastructure, in clean energy, in bringing jobs back to the United States. And so the ability to meet, to align the needs of employers with the desire of workers, job seekers, through effective training programs has never been more important. And that, of course, starts with employers. It starts with understanding employer needs. It starts with knowing the where, when, and how of the jobs that they are creating, and then making sure that the rest of the system, right, that we have partners at the table, community colleges, four-year colleges, even K through 12 educational system, workforce training boards, community-based organizations, unions, all of the players in the economy working together to set up effective training programs. Registered apprenticeships is a very, very important part of that. I know that Chairwoman mentioned that as well. And so the Department of Labor is laser focused on making sure that our investments, our technical assistance, our support, our programs are building on the needs that employers have in this moment.
Later this week, President Biden is going to the chairwoman's state, North Carolina, to roll out the Career Connected program at the Department of Education, which Secretary Cardona was actively engaged with Secretary Walsh, because this is an all hands on deck situation right now in terms of getting trade schools and comprehensive high schools, working hard to help, again, close that skills gap and to address these job openings. Again, can you talk about your willingness to, again, make this, again, a larger than just DOL, but also education initiative?
100%. So this is, as you say, all hands on deck. We talk about a whole of government approach. I actually have spoken to Secretary Cardona because this is aligning the educational system with the workforce system is absolutely critical in this moment. And especially because a lot of the jobs that we're talking about now, for example, in manufacturing, are going to be jobs that do not require a four-year degree. So how do we make sure that a young person, from the time that they're thinking about what they're going to do after high school, whether to go to community college, whether to go to a trade school, whether to go directly into an apprenticeship program, making sure that we align those systems so that people don't have to figure those out. We can help them to do that.
Dear friends, you may be eligible for a one-time rebate. New checks are coming soon for millions of Americans. Several states, including Alabama and Delaware, have confirmed that payments will be arriving via direct deposit and the mail. President Biden also faces big issues as new cuts to oil production have been approved. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. Also, tomorrow, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My dear friends, if you'd like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you'll need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning the giveaways. Qualifying residents in 4 states can anticipate more stimulus money this June and next month, as thousands of checks continue to roll out. More than 2 years after the crisis began, some states are still offering economic relief amid a shaky U.S. economy that has left the pockets of millions of Americans empty. Inflation has remained stubbornly high, despite efforts from the Federal Reserve to bring down consumer prices, and everyday items like grocery and gasoline remain well above pre-crisis levels. For Alabama residents, the check will soon be in the mail, or more likely in your bank account via direct deposit. The Alabama state budget, which was signed last week by Governor Kay Ivey, includes a one-time tax rebate of up to $300. The rebate checks will go out this year. Governor Ivey said in a press release, "Thanks to the work of the Alabama legislature, we continue making these investments while paying down debts and returning the working people of Alabama's money back to them through taxes." The tax rebate will provide $150 for individuals and $300 for couples who file joint returns. The rebates will go to taxpayers who filed a state income tax return for 2021 on or before October 17, 2022. Individuals who don't file a tax return or who are considered a dependent for another taxpayer in 2021 will not be eligible. The Alabama Department of Revenue will start issuing the checks on November 30th. For those who use direct deposit for their tax refunds, the rebates will go to their checking account. If there is no address on file, the refund will be issued via check. The bill signed by Governor Kay Ivey stipulates it's a one-time payment. Any future rebates would require additional legislation. The rebates will cost the state about $393 million. The money will come from a $2.8 billion surplus in the Education Trust Fund, and it's designed to offset grocery taxes that residents paid through the year. In a separate bill, Alabama cut its grocery tax to 3%, but that won't go into effect until September 1st, 2023. Boulder, Colorado residents may see a one-time payment between $99 and $302. It is part of the city's annual food tax rebate program. This program is aimed at compensating lower-income residents for the city sales tax that's paid on food. The annual income requirement ranges from $43,000 for individuals and up to $82,800 for a family of 8. Applications are still open, and eligible residents can claim this relief until June 30th, 2023. Some Delaware residents might have already received their one-time direct payment from the Delaware Relief Rebate Program, but the state is still sending out funds to those who did not apply for the stimulus until later in 2022. The program was developed last year, and it delivers $300 to every resident over the age of 18 who filed 2021 income taxes. New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham announced that the state will be sending out a third round of stimulus checks in mid-June. The state's Tax and Revenue Department will send rebates of $500 to single filers and then $1,000 to married taxpayers who file joint returns. There is no application necessary to receive the payments. Saudi Arabia announced earlier this week that it will further reduce its oil production in an attempt to rise the price of crude oil. The cuts are equal to 1 million barrels per day starting in July and are likely to send shockwaves through the global market, including the United States, though the consequences might be felt 6 to 8 months from now. That means that any trouble with gas prices in the United States would hit the country when President Biden will be in the middle of his re-election campaign. And as of June 6th, the United States retail gasoline average is $3.55 per gallon. It is $1.36 below the levels that were reported this same period 1 year ago. Patrick DeHaan, head of petroleum analysis at Gas Buddy, told Newsweek that there isn't much concern of an immediate and major rise in oil and gasoline prices as a consequence of the latest cuts in production. Friends, please let me know in the comment section below how much 1 gallon is of gasoline in your city or state. Well, my beautiful and amazing, awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Thursday. My dearest friends, to say thank you for being part of this community and for being here every single day, I will be announcing more winners tomorrow for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you'll need to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.